I am Shruti, and in this video we will cover how you can add videos and audios in an HTML document with some other features too. So now inside this we are going to create a file which says media.html, and inside this we are going to take HTML file, and instead of this document let's write audio and video. But this is what we are going to learn in the upcoming video. But let's say this is the title of the page. Okay, so this is it. Hello, and so you have the audio and video file here, and we have this document ready. Now we want to add in audio to our HTML file. So let's say how to add that. So I have the audio, and in this audio we can do it with the two methods. So one is using this audio, the other one is using this audio. So the first is adding the audio, and then here adding the src, and with this src you can give the path. So I have the audio inside the images folder. This is audio.mp3. Okay, and I'll save this audio.mp3. You cannot see anything here. Why? Because we haven't added anything here. Okay, so we need to do that. But because we haven't added actually the controls, so what we need to do is add the controls here. So if I add controls, then it will have the controls, and you can see the audio here. You can see it's looking cool. All right, so this is our audio. We can play this. Okay, or do whatever we want with this. So this is our audio. But there is one more way to write the audio, is that use the audio, take the controls here, and inside this write the source. You can add the src. Okay, so like this. So this is the another audio that is also working same. Okay, so nothing is differs in both of these. This is just the way of writing an audio file. This is just a way of adding an audio file. Okay, and after you give the controls, then only everything will be shown. Otherwise, it won't be shown, and you can just download from here. You can increase the volume, you can mute it, do whatever you want with this audio. So everything is integrated. You just need to give the controls and the path. Okay, now let's see audio. Now let's see video. And in a video, of course, you use a video element. So I'll say video, and this takes in the src. The same thing, this also takes in two types. Like you can add the controls. So let's first add the controls. All right, in this we can give the path of the video as images video, and as you save this you got the video here. But it's like a very width video. So let's set the width of the video so that we can see it clearly. So I'll set the width to 100%, so this will cover up the screen size. Now you can see the video finally, and it's looking great. All right, now you have the controls also. If you play, it will be play, like it's playing. Okay, and you can do whatever you want, the picture and everything you have. One more way to write the video is again, that is using the source. So I'll say this, and inside this video I'm going to add, let's take this, I'm going to add the source, and this source will take in this src. Okay, so both are same. You just need to do any one you want. So in this, I'll remove these both, and I'll ignore these both. Okay, so this is your video. Now in video, you can do more things that you have imagined of. Like in YouTube, you have lots of things to do, like you adding the subtitles and doing whatever. Like you can mute the video, you can autoplay the video, you can play it on a loop, whatever. So the first thing, that is mute. Suppose you added the muted feature here. If you muted, then the video sound will be muted and you cannot unmute it. it's muted. Okay. Another thing is loop. If you want the video to loop over again and again and play automatically, so for that we use autoplay, because we want to play it automatically. So it will play automatically, then we don't need the controls. The video will play automatically, video will loop over it. Like suppose if video is ended, it will play again. If it's ended, it will play again. So it will play on a loop, and it will be muted, and it will be autoplay automatically. So these are the three keywords that you can write to add a video in the background that can have these features. Then, if you want to add subtitles to your video, suppose you want something like English version, different English version, and different languages. So, what you need to do is first give the controls here to see what's happening. All right. After this source, you can add track. So, this is what we call it as a track. Okay, a track element. And this track element takes in and this track element actually takes in the src, the kind, the label, and everything. So let's take this and take the src. So if you give the src, suppose this video is of English version, so you can give the another src here. Suppose this video is of Hindi version, so whenever someone clicks on that Hindi version, then it will play the Hindi version of that particular thing. So this is the subtitle of that. This is a kind, and here you need to give more attributes. So that is kind. If you say here kind, this kind attribute takes in what kind of track it is. It is a caption, it is chapters, it is description, metadata, or subtitles. So I'll select captions. You can do whatever you want. Okay. Then you have label. Label takes in what you want to label this track as. So I want to label this track as English. Okay, you can label it at whatever you want. Then we have src lang. This attribute takes in the language of that particular src. Okay, so the language of the particular src is en, that is English. So that is src lang. And the next attribute you can give is default. Now, what default is, that default it will play this track. Otherwise, if you don't want a default, like you can add another track and this won't be default, and you can add whatever language you want. Instead of English, let's add Hindi, and instead of captions, let's add subtitles and whatsoever. So here we have this, and if I go to this, you can see we have captions. Inside this, we have Hindi also, because we have added the track of Hindi. We have English as default because we have added the default character here. We can download it, and we can picture in picture, like we can play it picture in picture. Alright, so we can also do pretty much anything with the video. So this is it for this one. This is it for this video. We have seen how to add audio and video in your HTML and do pretty much everything that can happen with video and audio in HTML. So this is it for this video. See you in the next one.